ASM paper printing by web offset process. He is credited with largest religious book printer in India. Graduated from IPT Chennai in printing technology. He, uh, he is serving as General Secretary AIFMP and Vice President MPLA. He has more than 32 years of active experience in the web offset press. Now, I would like to request K. Rajendran ji to share his views and insights related to this seminar. Rajendran ji.
Good morning, everybody, those who have participated in this meeting. Thank you, Mr. Professor Anjan Kumar Baral, for this your efficient moderation. And I have to thank Mr. Kamalji for this initiation of this all gatherings. And we are expecting, everybody is expecting something regarding the relevance from the printing industry. What is happening after the lockdown? What has to be the printing industry should be after the lockdown? Whether it may be, what is the criteria we have to face the printing industry? This is the second thought. First thought, so many question answers will be there. I think, what is the salary of employee? How we have to survive with industry after the lockdown? So like that, so much of that. I am telling you one thing, sir. As a printing technologist, I am saying one thing. Without us, world is not there. Without us, world, without the printing industry, world is not there. So don't discourage ourselves. Tomorrow it may be like this, tomorrow may be bad or something. Definitely our printing industry, you please keep it in all your mind. One and only printing industry will come up after this lockdown. This is my opinion and my survey. See, some of the problems and we have to face after the lockdown, definitely it will be there, it will be accepted one. Salaries and surviving of materials, raw material cost, and everything is there. But sir, only one industry is in the world, printing industry. Yeah, they have never get down and never fall down, because you please think over all the industries, automobile, food, everything. The back supported by our printing industry, pharmaceuticals, everything. Without our printing industry, I think 99% of the other industries cannot survive. So a very big scope is there. In the carton, we have so much of categories in our industry: packaging, cartons, and book work and digital, everything. So tomorrow after the lockdown, see, according to our categories, so much of work has to be pending. But for the example, simple example, you go for some cool drinks manufacturing or juices, fruit juices manufacturing divisions. You please compare with that our printing industry. They are already manufactured more than 5,000 tons in Tamil Nadu. But what happened the next? After the lockdown, it may be a loss. Definitely it may be a loss. Because everybody knows the fruit juices as only having the expiry period very minimum. But in a like that, all the some example I'm telling, like that, so much of our industry is having such problems after the lockdown. But our industry definitely will come up. Don't lose your scope. Don't actually underestimate our printing industry. Go by back or something. We are going by 30 years back like that. Definitely we will come up. This is my one of my very good opinion and my confidence. Thank you, Mr. Anjan Kumar Baral. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving a positive note to the industry, something to cheer about. Moving forward, our next speaker, Govind Bhargavaji. He is a diploma in printing technology from NRIPT Allahabad, one of the oldest institute in India. He did diploma from Germany to his credit also. He is looking after his 115 years old family owned print business, Solar Press. He was former president AIFMP. His press specializes in commercial and packaging printing. Now I would like to request Bhargavaji to say.
Baral sir, and very good morning to everybody, all the panelists and all the participants. And I would also like to thank Mr. Kamal Chopra for, since the lockdown began, he's been having such seminars, which is very beneficial for all the printers all over the country. And he's covering all the major subjects which are important to a printer. So as we all know, we are going through this lockdown and having tough times, and this is in all sense, physical, mental, economical, financial, everything. So one has to keep his balance of mind, and all kind of effort should be put to remain stable. So I have broken my inputs into two parts. First is the current scenario, and then second is the. So first of all, in the current scenario, in a place like Kanpur or Lucknow, I'm talking about our region. So they have allowed only the printers who are making essential products. They are to be allowed to run their businesses. The permission is being granted by the local director of industries, and they've been very cooperative. I would say that we also got that permission, supplying to some food and pharma industry. And Lucknow is suffering because Lucknow doesn't have much of packaging printers. They are mostly commercial printers, and main customer base for Lucknow is government jobs and all. So the situation there is not very good in Kanpur. Majorly packaging businesses there. So we are having some few printers who are doing jobs for essential industries. So the problems which we are facing is the supply of like thermal temperature meters, which is not readily available. Those who bought in the beginning have been able to get them, and otherwise it's taking time. So they are not able to cope up with such requirements of the government. Secondly, the other equipment like battery operated spray for sanitizing the press and all, that is also a problem. Then there was a lot of administration threat for following strict norms, and if there was this central government ruling that if there's any case found in any business and any factory, the unit will be sealed and FIR would be done against the owner and the main person. So all that our local association has been able to deal with, and they have been able to get assurance from the district magistrate just a couple of days back that all that will not be done. Of course, strict norms have to be followed. So now those things are being taken care of. Slowly things are improving. Then, of course, when we run a business, a lot of problems are having with the workmen. Sometimes the police standing at the check post don't listen and don't see their passes, and just turn them away and say go back. So, and those who are traveling by public transport, of course, that's an issue, because they're not also allowing people, even two people on a bike and all that. So some people who are coming by public transport are suffering, and therefore the printers are also having tough times. Then when you run a press, of course, so there are limited jobs, and not all the industries are working, and not all the workers are coming. You are actually just doing service at a very high cost, but to cope up with your customers and their need and demand, take care of that. And then I will run through the other part of my presentation, or my subject, the scope in future. So times to come will be challenging, and the industry will have to be very competitive. We'll have to cut cost. Safety and health will be the key factors in the times to come, and spending by industry and the units will have to be very frugal. No fancy spending should be there. Government stimulus should be made best use of, and one has to be open with all the stakeholders and associates in business, so that the burden is justified. And in the long term, we are optimistic that the business will grow, as already there's been a backlash against China, and already we've heard Japan and US wanting to shift from China. And there was a news yesterday that PMO and NITI Aayog and Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade are working hard to get all those businesses to India. And for the last mile, they are looking at states for that. And last, I would say that in the report of McKinsey published a few days back, in these times, 53% of Indian entrepreneurs are very optimistic, whereas only 25% of Japanese are optimistic. So it's a good sign in general sentiments for our country. So, of course, Indian economy seems to be going through a mild U-curve, but the descent has not yet stopped. So we hope as soon as some improvement in the virus and pandemic is there, we should be able to come out of this. Thank you.
Thank you for your nice words. Moving forward, our next speaker, Nitin Sahaji. He is President, BMPA, years of active experience in the field packaging. He is the owner of Award Offset and Packaging Private Limited, having units at Navi Mumbai and Silvassa, which is specialized in pharmaceutical packaging. Now, I would like to request Nitin Sahaji to share his thoughts and insights to us. Nitin Sahaji.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Mr. Bral, Professor Bral, to introduce me to the everyone. Thank you, Kamalji, for organizing such a webinar, which everybody can share their insight and their experience and make aware what is happening in print industry. First of all, I wish good health to everyone, and I sincerely feel very sorry for those who have lost their life during this COVID. Entire world is suffering with this COVID-19, and we don't know with whom we are fighting, because the enemy which we are not able to see. Now, when we talk about our print industry, first let me say that in Mumbai region, Western region, especially Mumbai, if we see in entire India, Maharashtra is the most affected with this COVID-19, and especially Mumbai and nearby region, and Pune also. But still in Mumbai, in the nearby Vasai, or we can say Navi Mumbai, Thane, Bhiwandi area, or we can go towards upward, then Gujarat area, even Silvassa, everywhere. Most of the printing presses are trying to work with the permission by the authority and to run their presses under a lot of tremendous pressures and restrictions. Restrictions are like manpower is not available. There are a lot of things has to be followed. Business is reduced to almost 10% because of the lot of restrictions. Expenses are very huge, more than 10 times what they are doing the daily expenses, like sanitizing the entire plant, bringing the workers to the factory, then providing them transportation, providing them food, and limited hours working. So after doing all this, still many printers are doing great job working to the essential requirements like pharma, food, then a lot of banking industries also, many printers are trying to work. Okay, well said, everybody is trying to do their work with some efforts, but I really respect those printers who are not able to operate in such scenario, and still they are supporting to their workers. I have spoken to many printers in last couple of days. How is the scenario? Those who are working in the essential service putting a lot of efforts and they are working. But those who are not working, still they are supporting to their workers They are thinking that their workers are their family. So many years they have worked and they have brought the company to certain level. So I feel, first of all, I would like to thank all those printers who are not working, still supporting to the families of their workers. They are doing a great job. This is what I feel. And those who are working, taking a lot of risk and supporting to the essential service by a lot of restriction, we salute to them also. I think so many of the speakers have covered a lot of things, what are the restrictions and all. So I think I should not repeat all these things. But on the question basis, we can discuss a lot. Friends, I would like to share my inputs to those who are running their press with a lot of restrictions and those who are still in the condition of the lockdown. And if post lockdown, I don't know when it is going to happen, because the situation is day by day going to worst. So whenever the lockdown situation goes, what are the precautions all the press owners should take? I will just repeat one by one. Very first precaution everybody has to take before starting or switching on the power, they need to sanitize their entire plant from the entry point till the machinery, all the areas, wherever they can see the open areas. Second thing, when you do the sanitization, please check the chemical what you are using and the flash point, which is very much essential. Flash point, if the chemicals are with the lower flash point, then it is very harmful because we are dealing with the paper. So how we maintain the higher flash point for our washes? Please check the chemicals with those higher washes. Before switching on the power, first of all, everybody should clean the dust with the dust remover manually. After that, don't blow, just use the vacuum and remove all the dust. Blowing the dust will aggregate all the problems. After removing all the dust, check the condition of the rollers, because machine is standing in the same position since many days. So roller are very important for the printing. So need to check the rollers before turning the machine. First of all, please rotate machine with the hand, then slowly start inching process. I will talk about some CTP. Those who have not used CTP and forgot to empty their processors, then that chemical has gone with the reaction and create a lot of problems. So need to remove all that dirty chemicals, waste chemical, clean the entire system channel, and then pour the fresh chemical after washing it with the solvents and all, and then they can start the CTP. Before inching the machine or before starting the any printing press or post printing press, all the machine electronic part has to be checked properly with the dust or something. Open the main switches, check whether dust or any contactors have got stuck or not. Required to spray some, do the spray, and then only start the machine. Whoever workers are coming to work, first please check their temperature with the thermal scanner. Ask them to wear proper gowning with the mask, and then allow them with the social distancing. Please make the provision for food for everyone. Don't allow everyone to bring the food from outside, because that can also carry the virus. So I'll make the arrangement for a hygienic food. Make the arrangement, if possible, to stay them in the nearby premises or within the premises if possible. Whatever raw material comes in, goes out, all the vehicle has to be sprayed with the sanitizers before loading and unloading. Empty vehicle also has to be sanitized. And when the vehicle comes with the raw material, please sanitize. Take all the precautions. And the major thing, before starting the company in the morning, do the sanitizing. And after you finish your work in the evening or late night, please sanitize again. While sanitizing, don't keep your air conditions open. Please keep all the ACs off, because it may absorb the chemicals. So those are the basic precautions everybody should take before starting any company. Yeah, government regulations are such that as I said, entire plant has to be sanitized properly, each and every open area. Government people from the health department, they come and they check how you are doing the sanitizing, whether the people are maintaining social distance, whether the hand sanitizer are provided, whether the masks are given, and even they in between check the temperatures of the worker. No, initially we were given the permission for the 30% of the total staff, and we are right now working with the 30% people only, but out of 30% people also few people are not turning up, so it is very difficult for them. And the restriction of the working hours is 8 hours as on today. Now some of the government in like in Silvassa, and they say we can work till 12 hours, but people are in the premises. If you have possibilities to make the accommodation, it is very good. Otherwise you have to provide the vehicle or conveyance, whether they can come with a very good sanitized vehicle like bus with the capacity of only 30 to 40 people. He can out of the 100%. If they are coming on two-wheelers, only one person can be on the two-wheeler, and if it is a four-wheeler, only 2% can sit, one in the front and one in the back. So better if you can provide some basic facility to stay your people in your own premises, is it better. That area has to be completely clean. The toilets and everything needs to be cleaned twice a day. You give them proper clothes, whether they, because they can change after the duty hours, and without duty they can wear the fresh clothes, and with the mask and sanitizer and good quality of food. Second thing, why daily morning and evening we have to do the sanitizing? Because sanitizer can kill the virus which are settled on the exposed area. They cannot prevent coming by the new virus. So this is the very essential thing everybody should understand. Many people I have heard that एक बार sanitizer कर दिया हो गया हमारा plant clean. ऐसा नहीं है. It is not like that. Sanitizer will only kill those germs which are settled, but they can't prevent new germs or new virus to come in. So please, my request to everyone, before and after, everybody should do the sanitizing. Of course, it is a very major cost to do all these things. It is adding cost almost 10 to 15 times than your routine cost. Plus, your business hours are restricted. 8 hours means 1 hour in startup and 1 hour in close. So practically 6 hours you can work. In between, people go for lunch also. So after doing all this, there is also very limited time to work. So please keep mind all these things and do the work. Yeah. No, they cannot go out for the lunch. See, as of now, in our premises, on each floor, we have 10 toilets. Okay. So basically, we have constructed in beginning, not thinking about the COVID, but as per the factory regulation or whatever minimum toilets required per the person. Even for the female workers, we have separate toilets. All. Yeah. And the pantry, especially pantry and all, if you have the facility in your company, it has to be sanitized very properly. Yeah, 1 minute. The biggest thing everybody has to maintain all the records, what activity they are doing, especially the temperature, whenever the person comes in and go out, the temperature has to be recorded. And the biggest main thing, we have to take the care while taking the temperature, because the person is coming out from the traveling, and that time definitely body temperature is always little bit high. So make the person sit for 10-15 minutes, let the temperature settle, then again check the temperature and record it, and then allow him for the work. This is the biggest thing everybody has to take care. Today, whether they are your own worker, they are contract worker, or they are temporary workers, the main question, you have to consider your total strength, how many people you are operating with, and of that 30%, you have to show the records to the authority that these are my total strength and this much people permission I require. That strength must be in your books, definitely. Now, in our printing industry, where I will tell you, when we are working on the printing machine or die cutting or a folding machine or a digital machine or any other machine, if we are try to maintain social distancing, practically it is not possible. So we have to request our workers, in normal conditions, if the machines are operated with 3 or 4 people, they should try and operate machine with 2 people. So at least we can able to maintain social distance. Normally, I would like to share something over here. Sanitizing, it is not that twice a day or thrice a day. It depends upon how many time your person is getting exposed to the solid things. Now, in our printing machine or any other machines, most of the parts are made from the metal. and without touching the metal, it is not going to possible to operate the machine. Either we can provide them the gloves, which wearing they can work, and on the gloves also you can apply the sanitizer. So every machine and at certain distance everywhere those sanitizer has to be provided. Now, if we say that sanitizers are not available, we can make the sanitizer from IPA also. 60% water and 40% IPA becomes 1 liter. 600 ml and 400 ml IPA can become a sanitizer also, and that sanitizer is more effective. But the gel form sanitizers are better than the liquid form sanitizers because they remain a longer time on your surface. And I will request to those all the printers, if you are not able to maintain the regulation given by government, please don't function or don't start your, because tomorrow something goes wrong. As per today's regulation, direct press owners are being press owners are directly responsible for any mishap takes place. So my request, if you are able to do it, then only do, otherwise please don't. And if, as you said, in small gala like 5,000 square feet people are working, I feel that they should not take the risk of doing this.
Sangam Khanna ji. He is presently working in Komari, India as a Deputy Managing Director and founder of Komari, India. He passed from the Air Force, postgraduate in printing, started his career with Heidelberg as a service engineer and shifted to Eicher Motors Limited before moving to Komari. His key achievements include joined Komari in 1995 and increased the market share from 4% to 42% in a span of 9 years in Middle East. In India, he is the key instrumental to increase the market share from 0 to 54% in the last 14 years. Now I would like to request Sangam Khanna ji to share his thoughts related to this seminar. Sangam ji.
Thank you, Mr. Baral, and with due regards to Mr. Kamal Chopra for giving me this opportunity, and all the panelists, Nitin Bhai, Mr. Kalita, Bhovinji, Mr. Ranjan, and as I have been also in a part of a lot of research teams, we have been trying to explore what is the situation going to look like post the COVID-19. So the post the COVID-19, when, of course, these are our personal thoughts. Please do not think that this is going to be a gospel truth, but these are our predictions and may change according to your nature of work or your geographical conditions or other conditions. But one thing is there for sure, that the application of Darwin's theory, survival of the fittest, is there to stay. So the shock to our livelihoods from the economic impact of the virus suspension, efforts to could do damage which has not been done in the entire last 1 century. Some of the organizations, by the time we reopen or other parts of India reopen, may be on the ventilator themselves. Others are peering through the fog, uncertainly thinking how the position themselves after the crisis passes away and returning back to normal. The question is, how will the normal look like? While no one can really say what the crisis will last and for how long it will last and what it will look like after the crisis is over. But after speaking to a lot of experts and a lot of research teams I've been in touch with, They consisted of a lot of psychologists as well. A few things which have come up, I've just made a few points. One thing which is going to be common for all is that the behavior change due to social distancing is there to stay. The way of doing business will also change. So another thing which is going to be very, very important for every business post COVID-19, that cash is king, is going to be the mantra post the COVID-19 in most of our businesses. Leading to this, an extension to this, the business on credit ratings will be the way to move forward for doing businesses. The performance ratings will get you repeated businesses. Working on better profitability for every organization will become very, very essential. These are some of the findings which we got from the research teams. These are not my thoughts, these are research team thoughts, which I'm just portraying it to all of you. So, doing a rate cut and cutthroat competition, we presume will reduce. We presume. However, it may continue in certain areas where greed and hunger is probably more. And decision making, which will go on e-way or on a e-portal or a dependability on e-governance, even within organizations, which is not been so oftenly seen in the print shops, and with their customers will become very, very common. AI will play a very big role. Now, we've seen AI companies mushrooming up in parts of Pune, in parts of Bangalore, in parts of Mumbai. So these companies will work on the AI repeat orders on how you're going to be processing your data and how you're going to be working on this. So AI will play a very, very big role in this. And for the ones who are not so techno-friendly, technology will play a very, very big role. So all those who are not so techno-friendly or who are not so computer-friendly, please start picking up some courses during the lockdown. Because the next time which is available, we do not know when you will get the next time to work on this. And the decision making will now shift from the seniors to the millennials, which will be the next power center of taking decisions. One of the things which we also presume as a forecast, that from sales side, travel will become less. Profit first will become a common denominator in most businesses, because after the lockdown, most of the business owners have realized that profit is very, very important, and building on cash reserves is become even more important. And because if a similar situation was to occur maybe 2 or 3 years later, so cash reserves is going to be.
So I hope most of you have been in a position to understand and value this. I presume that the decision, even from the sales point of view, the expenses and the profitability will be the key factor. Moving on, as Nitin Bhai was saying, yes, issues are going to be there, and some of these issues is like taking us back to the mid-80s, where the idea of death of distance is a granary of currency. Anyway, the thinking was that the new web-based telecom and technologies are there to come back again. And communication is going to be very, very important and with the distances. So we'll probably get to see more video calls than people going to their offices more. So I'm just taking off from where I left. So we do get to see lesser travel expenditures, more number of video calls, lesser interaction. And when people do not want to see the salesperson in your office, even for purchase, the one vertical which we all wanted to work with in our industry was e-commerce. E-commerce, whether it is through inks, chemicals, even doing your business on e-commerce will become a standardized norm in times to come, in very shorter, nearer times to come. So changing ourselves is going to be very, very important. And the challenge to retain good talent is going to be very, very important for us, because skilled manpower will be required in abundance, and there is no skill level available in the industry which is available in abundance. So innovation is going to be the key to our success. So moving forward to the solutions, I foresee 4 R's moving, that is described as resilience, return, and reimagination and reform. So the pandemic has mesmerized and begun the crisis of economy and the financial system. The acute pullback of economic activities and necessary, it has not only paralyzed the economy, but it has also paralyzed the health system, which we never ever imagined in the last 100 years, where most GDPs continues to suffer. In the face of these challenging times, I foresee that we are in for a severe liquidity crunch, and this is something which we need to readdress ourselves and our businesses. So it's not going to be easy for us to rewind the clock and start saving back, but moving forward from here, it is going to be a challenging time for all of us, how to put the businesses back on track. So somebody asked me a question on this very group: how much time do you think is going to take when we reopen? I don't think anybody can answer this question, and how much time will be back to normal. Even if we have the vaccine for this, it's not going to be so easy for us to get back to normal, as social distancing is there to stay. So the time taken, we do not know how much it will take. But those days are never to come back, or if they would come back, would take a lot of time. So returning our business to what is going to be the new normal is what we have to get ourselves to terms with, because our ways of working with a new normal will be reporting to work 1 hour early, because as Nitin Bhai said, you have to do the health check, you have to do the sanitization, and when you go, you're going half an hour late. So addressing our social distancing will also become very, very important for us. And even when we are doing sourcing, we need to source well in advance, because nobody wants to wait for the material to arrive too late or too early, and everybody wants to cool down the material so that if there is an infection, it should be taken care of. So many such things will come into our play when we are going to be doing business. So understanding this, I feel that business will change. So kindly do expect that without a change in business, the way of doing our business, things are not going to be the new normal. So accepting to terms, willing to be flexible, and moving with the Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest is the way to move forward. Anything else? If you have any questions, I'm willing to take them on.
Yeah, we can ask the question, then we can take the questions. That's better.
Before we switch over, Kamalji and Professor Brarji, before we switch over to the question answer session, I would like to share my few thoughts regarding post COVID. What will be the position? If you
Please.
allow, I would like to.
Yes, yes, sir. Why not?
Yeah, please continue.
Okay, Sangamji has also given a lot of inputs regarding post-COVID, what will be the situation, how everybody has to take decisions and take the call. First of all, I would like to say few industries which are going to be flourish or which will get the more opportunity to grow, like there is a pharma, food, personal care, then this wallet banking in the wallet money means like Paytm and all. And another will be the detergent and soap industry will be very much in demand. See, today because of this COVID-19, entire India, each and every person has understand what is the importance of hygiene, how to keep ourselves fit. This is going to be a biggest requirement for each and every person to remain and survive with the good health. So those industries definitely going to do, and to support those industries, definitely commercial printing is also going to survive. Definitely it is going to survive. It may take time, 6 months or may some more time. But the only one thing everybody need to keep some patience and try to control our expenses. Where not required, we should stop. And the challenge is what we are going to face. All those migrant laborers, whether they will come back or not, we will get the skilled labors, as Sangamji said. Second thing, cost of our production will go higher than 25-30% at what right now we are spending, because there are lot of discipline we have to maintain in our production area. So all that require a cost. So for that, we also need to discuss and take our customers into confidence, and we all need to take our price at the higher level also. So working simultaneously, everything, if all the printers and many printers also need to now go with a lot of multi-business, not only commercial they are doing, they should go for packaging, they should also go for flexo printing, they should try and do the web printing also. Right now, as I said, we should control our expenses, definitely. So this is the time to unite and work with the groups, with the friends, take the help of each and everybody's support who are having whatever facility, work together, work with the combination, and definitely we all will win. This is what I feel.
Thank you, Nitin bhai. And now Mr. Panthala Silva is there.
He is Managing Director, Pressman Academy, Pressman Solutions, Idea Alliance, South Asia. He is a printing graduate from Pune, having more than 15 years of field experience in calibration, color management, standardization, software and hardware sales, on-site training, factory audits and certification, training for G7 experts, etc., etc. He is currently holding certifications like G7 expert, brand Q expert, UGRA expert, color management, professional, etc. Now, it is my pleasure to invite Panthala Selvan to share his insight. Selvan, sir, please.
Thank you, Varal sir. Thank you, Kamalji. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Good morning to all panel. Terribly sorry for that. If I add video, probably my net can go down. That's why I came. I'm standing on the road, so either I'll just keep the video off. Voice is more important. And when we're talking about the current scenario, most of the panelists have already described. To keep it in short, we are struggling with the coronavirus, which does not have a symptom. And we are testing that coronavirus with a Chinese kit, which is not showing the results. So at this point of time, it is very, very difficult for us to go with whatever numbers the news channels are showing. And the only, as they say, the only remedy is stick to home and stay alive. That is the only thing we can do now. Now, when we talk about the growth, which is going to happen for the printing industry, or what we have to do to make sure that we sustain, we survive and grow, there are certain things that I just wanted to add along with the other panelist points. Since my area of specialization is more into standardization and print quality, and jo bhi main point abhi bolne wala hu, it is all related to that area, because I don't run a factory to give you suggestions on that front. Now, when we talk about this global scenario, current scenario, global scenario, everybody is struggling between 2 points, to stay alive or death. It's something that every individual is struggling between these two. Are we going to stay alive or are we going to die? And those who are going to survive, again, there will be another fight they have to start. It is between survival and growth. This is how the process is going to happen in upcoming days. Now, as a company, when this post-corona, when we are going to come out, we are going to have a terrible competition, market competition, that everybody will be, that market competition will be intensified. Everybody has to fight into that. It means every company should adopt some effective improvement techniques so that they can attract customers and increase their profitability. Now, at this point of time, we have to look at the companies of the world. Dunia mein baki ka company, what are they doing and at the time of crisis, and post crisis, how are they coming out and how they are projecting in the market. If you see exactly, especially the Japanese side, they always focus on improving their techniques and they try to qualify themselves into a different platform, increasing the qualification. For example, if we are all at home. At the same time, we are also attending a lot of webinars, so we can increase the qualifications, increase the knowledge. So every companies should consider the area of qualifying themselves for a better platform. At the same time, they have to improve their manufacturing techniques. This is what necessary to be competitive in the market, business market. And there are certain points which when they come, they need to make sure that they keep it in their factory or they follow in the factory. Like they have to put some good world-class benchmarks. ये सब करना चाहिए करके they should put up world-class benchmarks. They should re-optimize their process. जैसे काम किया वैसे नहीं चलेगा. They have to re-optimize the process, and they need to have a problem-solving team. On top of this, the production has to be very effective. And the product what they manufacture should have a world-class product. जैसे पहले काम किया वैसे नहीं चलेगा. No, they have to be focused. Process को align करना पड़ेगा. Product को quality improve करना पड़ेगा. They have to do all this. This is the way they should start. And ये सब करने के लिए they have to change two things: the way we think and the way we do the work. पहले जैसे सोच के काम करते वैसे नहीं चलेगा. So we have to change the way we think and we have to change the way we work. That is very, very important. So there are three areas that every business should focus in terms of standardization. First, you have to unlearn whatever you know, relearn new things, and start following whatever you learn. You should lead the people who are inside your organization and your market, and you should inspire the rest of the market. This is one thing that they should do. Second is more from less. When you come back, आपके पास resource कम रहेगा. So it means you have to work with limited resources. At the same time, there should not be compromise on your outputs. It means you should focus on getting more output in less resources. And third, whether you like it or not, you should start measure, monitor, and control process. जो भी करते हो measure करके check कर लीजिए, because now you cannot afford wastage. You cannot afford rejections. So this is some points that every company should align themselves into these categories, and certain things they can they have to do to make sure that the profitability is maintained. Like they should avoid overproduction. They should stop wasting time and avoiding unnecessary transportations, avoiding over processing of a job or incorrect processing of a job, and keeping excess inventory, and try level best to reduce their wastages. These are certain areas that is necessary, mandatory for every printer to follow, because your profitability is already less. Now, when you come out of this post-corona situation, you are not going to work only for a profit, but you have to work for a profitable growth. So it is not just about the profit. You have to think about a profitable growth, which is very, very necessary. For that, you all need to focus on this line. Okay. Now there are even good points, like अभी काफी सारा news आ रहा है कि China से काफी सारा companies बाहर आ रहा है. So many brands are coming to India, and they are moving to Vietnam and India and certain countries which has a democratic rule and all that. So since India has been considered as like a world leader, now assuming if we get a more number of factories into India, it means it is definitely going to improve the printing industry. We are going to grow. But are we in a position to cater to those kind of brands? Are we in that kind of platform? Are we mentally ready? Are we physically ready? So printers should consider or prepare themselves mentally and physically to handle that kind of market. Definitely, since the conventional process may slow down, but the process like digital, your short run on demand productions will definitely increase, because people will reduce the spending, and when they reduce the spending, the quantity will go down. When the quantity goes down, automatically digital areas will definitely improve. And people, when they come back, all the brands, all the products, they will try to do advertisements of their products and service, and they'll try to say that they are available in the market. They're still available in the market, and they have started their service. Their products are available for a sale. When it comes, definitely the commercial segment will also come up. Definitely the commercial segment will also come up. So there is no doubt about it. And other few points that I wanted to say is the same thing. We should move out of this conventional thinking, because it is not going to help us in any way. There is a new platform which is getting ready, which is already there. Clever printers and clever brands are already working there. It is a extremely new platform where you have a good brands. They call certified brands. Then you have a certified printers, and then you have certified experts. It's a separate platform where people are only they are there. But the rest of the market will be fighting around for the price and orders and all. But a separate market is created where the printers get qualified for a certification, and there are certain brands who work only with those qualified printers. So we feel there will be a lot of printers and a lot of brands will be added into that platform, and those printers who are moving to that platform, the earlier they'll be able to grow. But physically and mentally, as I said, they should be ready to handle those kind of things. And there are a lot of webinars happening around. It means a lot of experts are coming out, either at a cost or free. They are trying to give you a lot of information. Try to grab as many information as possible, because कब से कब कहाँ पे किससे कौन सा idea मिलेगा, we have no idea, right? So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open. You may get any spark, any idea from anybody. It could be a small information, small point, but kahin se bhi aa sakta hai. So keep your eyes and ear open and be open to opportunities, because you don't have a choice. Okay. Thank you. This is what I wanted to communicate to this industry. Be positive, and definitely this is not going to end. Only thing is that we are all admitted in the hospital. We don't know when we'll get discharged. And if we want to take help, the people who is ready to help us is also admitted in the hospital. It means we cannot ask help from anybody. That is the situation, but we'll all get discharged and we'll resume our normal life very soon. But we have to wait for that. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you, Selvan. And I will request all the panelists, please give your contact details on the webinar chat. On the chat bar, you can give your phone number or email, so that if anybody wish to contact you, they can contact you directly.
Already Nitinji and Nitinji has actually submitted, and he declared so much of very useful points. Apart from this, very few points we have to take it in our mind during this lockdown period and after the lockdown period also, to improve our business. how we have to survive is the main idea. This is the today's scenario. This is the main object of today's our webinar. So some of the very few points: contact our customer and our supplier regular way, in a regular contact with our customer, and don't forget to contact customer every day. At least make one courtesy call to the customer and the supplier. Better to get in touch with them, and then try to get extra credit period. Suppose previously we have to avail 60 days period, and now try to get at least 90 days period of credit. Meanwhile, we have to give our customer same way, similar that thing. Suppose previously we have to offer the 60 days period to our customers. Better we have to offer the 90 days. It will, up to my opinion, it will give some more relax to our business, and then procure the materials, raw materials for our stock purpose very limitedly. Don't too much of raw materials and stocks in our stack in our warehouse. Only buy the raw stocks only up to our usage of per month or per week or 15 days. So don't store more of the things in our warehouse. Okay, and this is my opinion. And using our own transport, if it is possible, is better instead of procuring from outside transporters, hiring or something, and it will avoid that spreading of viruses more, and avoid that fingerprint registration for the attendants. Better we have to use card or manual signature by old method is very useful way to avoid that spreading of viruses. And don't allow the outsiders unnecessarily to the premises, and keep them everyone in the security gate. Better to convey that person with the phone by the security, and everything the registered with security side is better. Don't allow the person inside. Avoid unnecessary expenses, what already we discussed. So please, these are, I think, is very important points in my mind. So I have to insist to all our members. Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thank you very much. We are going to the question answer session.
I think Nitin ji has already answered that. Ultimately, we have to maintain as much safety as possible, but complete social distancing is not possible in a factory. He has already answered that in when he was talking about it.
Okay.
That's okay. That's
practically it is not possible. Theoretically,
it is not possible for us to do it.
Suren Dhote was having a question. Suren also has a question for Nitin. Suren da, are you hearing?
नितिन भैया,
या स्पीकिंग।
अपने को ये पूछने का है कि वो गरीब लोग जो छोटे प्रिंटर है, बाकी सारे लोग, ये लोग अपने वर्कर को कैसे रिटेन कर रहे हैं? आप कह रहे थे कि कुछ पेमेंट दे करके वो लोग अपने वर्कर को रिटेन कर रहे हैं, पेमेंट दे रहे हैं। इसके बारे में जरा सा एलाबोरेट समझा दीजिएगा। और एक बात थी, ये सिचुएशन कब तक ओवर हो जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ मालूम हो रहा है क्या? When can be this normal? और हम लोग अपने नॉर्मल कंडीशन में कब आ सकेंगे, ये आप बता पाओगे?
ये अभी आपका पहला क्वेश्चन का आंसर मैं दे रहा हूँ।
हाँ बोलो।
कि ये छोटे प्रिंटर है जो ऑलमोस्ट एवरी मंथ कमाते हैं, एवरी मंथ सरवाइव करते हैं।
हाँ।
लास्ट 4-5 दिन में जब ये वेबिनार डिक्लेयर हुआ, उसके बाद में मैंने हमारे नियर बाय प्रिंटर्स लोग से बात की पर्सनली 1-to-1। मेरे को बहुत सारे लोगों का एक ही आंसर आया कि इतने साल से हमारा प्रेस है, किसी का 15 साल, किसी का 20 साल, किसी का 40 साल से, कोई एक प्रिंटर का 55 साल से काम कर रहा है। उन हर एक मोस्ट ऑफ देम का आंसर मुझे ये मिला है कि इतने साल से हम लोग सरवाइव कर रहे हैं हमारे आदमी लोगों की वजह से। अगर हमें उनको 2-3 महीने संभालना पड़ा तो कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है। हमारे पास जितने रिजर्व है उसमें से हम लोग मैनेज करेंगे। 100% नहीं देंगे, 70% देंगे, बट एटलीस्ट हम लोग ने मार्च में दिया है, अप्रैल में भी देंगे। मई महीने का अभी तक हम लोग ने सोचा नहीं है, बट अभी हमारी सबसे बड़ी प्रायोरिटी है कि हमारे आदमी लोगों को संभालना। ये आंसर मुझे बहुत सारे छोटे प्रिंटरों से मिला है 1-to-1 बात करने के बाद। अभी आपका सेकंड क्वेश्चन था, ये कितना दिन चलेगा? सर, ये कितने दिन चलेगा अभी तक किसी को उसके पास जवाब नहीं है। यही है कि हम हमारे आप को जितना हो सके उतना घर में रखें, सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग मेंटेन करें, और ऑटोमेटिकली नेचुरली जब तक ये कोविड का वायरस का सिचुएशन कम नहीं होता है तब तक हम लोगों को ऑपरेशनल 100% नहीं होने वाला है। अगर गवर्नमेंट लॉकडाउन लिफ्ट भी करता है, इट डजंट मीन दैट कि वायरस चला गया है। गवर्नमेंट लिफ्ट करेंगी, बट हम लोग अगर डिसिप्लिन में नहीं रहे तो गवर्नमेंट शायद वापिस लॉकडाउन करेगी। जो हमने अभी देखा है कि बहुत सारी जगह पे ये अभी 20 तारीख के बाद गवर्नमेंट ने सब ऑरेंज और ग्रीन जोन में कुछ रियायतें दी थी, बट लोगों ने उसका बहुत मिसयूज किया तो गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत वापिस ओवरनाइट सब बंद करवा दिया। स्पेशली इन मुंबई में और महाराष्ट्र में बहुत जगह पे ऐसी हुई कि लोगों को 20 तारीख को सबको ऐसे लगा खलास हो गया और सब जून में सब निकल गए, तो रात को इमीडिएटली गवर्नमेंट को सब परमिशन रिवोक करनी पड़ी। सो ये चीज है, अपने को ध्यान देना है।
तो रवि भाई, some word from you, हमारे immediate past president रवि भाई।
I am so happy that everybody has given enough focus on the real problem, what we are going to face as a printer. And I think that was the main concern for everybody. Nitin ji has rightly said that printers have indicated that we are like a team, they are family members, so we have to support in this critical situation. So to some extent, I respect this feeling. But only one thing I want to make it very clear that unfortunately the small printers, even though they feel that workers should be respected, they are family members, but they don't have resources to support. That there is the problem, that how we are going to support, even though we want to support our workers for further 3 months. Where is the cash? Where is the liquidity? How we are going to get it? If government is going to help us in this matter, I'm asking help. I'm not asking any free aid like that, but to some extent, if can reduce the interest rate, if they can reduce, the banks can share their interest rate with us, then we can have a good amount of liquidity and we can really help our workers, and the business will grow in future. It is not that somebody wants to close down. We have to see that all the businesses, all the workers in the industry who have worked for so many years should remain there. No one should close down because of this problem. That is my internal feeling. And I am really worried that suppose one printing press is closed down because of the liquidity, it's a big defeat for entire industry. What I feel is like this. Thank you.
Raviji, I would like to add on Raviji. Raviji, the biggest worry is if suppose the lockdown period increases, those who have done the business in say January, February, March, if many companies are paying, they have something to receivable. But in those lockdown period, there is no billing happening. So how you are going to handle when there is no receivable? It's a very big question to everyone.
Yeah, right.
So I think so what AFMP and everybody should take a call and request government to give some type of relief to all those printers, like Raviji suggested, interest or payment of the certain 50% salary has to be borne by PF or ESIC, whichever is applicable.
Exactly.
And the limit what government has said, 15,000 or 100 आदमी के नीचे, it has to be removed, because bigger printer has a bigger expense, smaller printer has a small expense. So everybody is in a problem, nobody is spared from this. This is what I feel.
Thank you, sir. Suvaji? Yes, Suvaji.
कमल जी, मेरा आपसे एक क्वेश्चन है। दिल्ली में ऐसी बहुत सारी इंडस्ट्री है, दिल्ली में लैंड की कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा है। मोस्टली प्रिंटर्स जो अपने रेंट पे काम कर रहे हैं, उनके पास पेपर रखने की, स्टॉक रखने की तक जरूरत नहीं है। कुछ गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट के काम करते हैं। मुझे ये प्रॉब्लम लग रही है, जब ये तो मालूम नहीं ये कब खुलने जा रहा है। इसके बाद वर्कर का काम करने का स्टाइल भी बदलेगा। लोग वर्कर एब्सेंट रहेंगे, हरामखोर हो जाएंगे। मैंने कहने लगा, कुछ लोग आएंगे, कुछ लोग गांव से ही नहीं आएंगे। मैं सब बताऊं, आप उनको पेमेंट दीजिए, कैसे भी दीजिए, वो बस आराम परस्त जिंदगी बताएंगे। जो तो आपका स्किल्ड वर्कर है, वो तो दिल्ली में है, वो उसके पास मोटरसाइकिल है, सम ऑपरेटर है, दे हैव गॉट देयर ओन व्हीकल। मोस्टली गांव पर चले गए। अब यू कांट रन ए मशीन विदाउट ए हेल्पर। देयर इज नो स्पेस हाउ टू, मतलब वर्कर को आप रखने की जरूरत क्या है। अभी काम बड़ा मुश्किल लग रहा है। जैसे अभी नितिन शाह जी बोल रहे थे, ये छोटी इंडस्ट्री के लिए इन दिल्ली में मेरे को मालूम है, मैं बिकॉज मैं दिल्ली में कौन हुआ, दिल्ली में कोई ऐसा प्रेस है नहीं जो ये फैसिलिटी कर सकता है ना। या तो उसको उसकी अपनी मशीनें वहां से निकालनी पड़ेगी, कम करनी पड़ेगी उनको, वर्कर को काम करने के लिए, प्लस कस्टमर जो देता है या गवर्नमेंट डिपार्टमेंट में हमारी कोटेशन और रेट्स अप्रूव्ड है, उनको हमें रिवाइज करवाने पड़ेंगे। फेडरेशन को प्रिंटिंग टाइम के थ्रू या हमारे क्रिसिल के थ्रू प्रिंटर्स की हेल्प करनी पड़ेगी, उनको एक गाइडलाइंस बनानी पड़ेगी कि प्रिंटर्स के रेट इतने % रिवाइज होने चाहिए, वेदर क्रिसल और वेदर थ्रू एनी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस थ्रू अपने मैगजीन। अदरवाइज इतना खर्चा हो जाएगा, सैनिटाइज यूज करो, प्रेस को सैनिटाइज करो, इधर करो उधर करो। तो छोटा प्रिंटर को पैसा कितना मिलता है? एक रिम छापने का 100 रुपया मिलता है। और सर दूसरी बात ये है, और आपका देखो कमल जी, आप तो एमएससी में भी रहे हैं, फेडरेशन के हमारे पास प्रेसिडेंट हैं, आई एम थैंकफुल टू यू। आपने इतने पैनलिस्ट बनाए, हमने बड़ी बड़ी बातें शेयर करी। जैसे अभी हमारे जनरल सेक्रेटरी साहब बोल रहे थे प्रिंटिंग इंडस्ट्री के बिना सरवाइव नहीं हो सका, यू आर वेरी मच राइट। पर हमारा कंपटीशन मार्केट है, लोग चाइना से भी इंपोर्ट करते हैं, सब करते हैं, कस्टमर को तो माल सस्ता चाहिए होता है। पर प्रिंटिंग प्रेसों के लिए हमें कुछ थ्रू अपनी मैगजीन, थ्रू क्रिसल ऐसे पब्लिसिटाइज करना पड़ेगा, इतने % इनके रेट बढ़ाए दो। प्लस हमको अब आगे फर्दर गवर्नमेंट से लैंड की डिमांड करनी चाहिए ताकि न्यू क्लस्टर डेवलप हो। अदरवाइज ये छोटी इंडस्ट्री तो बंद हो जाएगी। जो दिल्ली में कोई बड़ी जगह है ही नहीं है, सब किराए पे चलते हैं, पूरे कंजस्टेड है। प्रिंटर्स के ऑफिस के अंदर पेपर के बंडल पड़े होते हैं। तो सर हमें कुछ गवर्नमेंट से लैंड की भी डिमांड कर। नंबर 2 मेरी आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है, उनके इतने % रेट बढ़ाए जाए। और आपको ये सोच के चलना पड़ेगा, आपके वर्कर इतने कम आएंगे प्रेस में, ऑपरेटर होगा कह रहे आई एम रेडी टू स्टार्ट दी मशीन, बट हेल्पर इज नॉट अवेलेबल। वो 3 महीने 4 महीने गांव से ही नहीं आएगा। सर मैं नहीं चाहता, मैं मर जाऊंगा, यही खाना खाऊं, ठीक है अपने गाँव। तो साहब मेरी बात हमको, अब मान लीजिए अगर हमारे पास अगर 2 मशीन है तो हमें एक चलानी है और उसका खर्चा हमारे को ऊपर पड़ने वाला है। तो थोड़ा हमारे कस्टमर को क्रिसिल के थ्रू कैसे भी प्रिंटर्स के रोड, अखबार के थ्रू, अखबार में एडवर्टाइजमेंट दे, फेडरेशन हम इतना पैसा एडवर्टाइजमेंट दें कि हमारी प्रिंटिंग सर्वाइव नहीं करे। हमको प्रिंटर्स के रेट इतने % बढ़ाने चाहिए। और लैंड के लिए एमएसएमई से, गवर्नमेंट से हमें क्लस्टर के डेवलपमेंट के लिए हमें थोड़ा सोचना चाहिए सर।
ठीक है सर। सो अजय, नितिन विल लाइक टू आंसर बिफोर।
हाँ जी सर, थैंक यू।
बोल रहा हूँ सर, आपने अच्छे बहुत सारे कंसर्न्स रेज किए हैं, बट अभी सिचुएशन ऐसी है कि आपने जो भी बताया कि % बनाना है, गवर्नमेंट से रिक्वेस्ट करना लैंड, वो तो प्रोसेस में चलता रहेगा। बट आज सिचुएशन ऐसी है, जो भी प्रिंटर खुद रिस्क लेके इसेंशियल सर्विस में काम कर रहा है, अगर उसको कुछ दिक्कत आ रही है कॉस्टिंग में, किसी चीज में भी रॉ मटेरियल अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है, तो उसको सामने से अपने कस्टमर से बात करके टेम्पररी एटलीस्ट उस पीरियड के लिए तो रेट के बारे में बात करके करना पड़ेगा। हाल तो कोई एसोसिएशन या कोई फेडरेशन आपको उसमें सपोर्ट नहीं कर सकता है, आप खुद को अपने आप को सपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा। अगर कस्टमर को सही में जरूरत है आपसे ये चीज की, तो वो भी समझता है कि आपकी मुसीबतें क्या है, आपको क्या क्या तकलीफें आ रही है, तो आप डायरेक्ट अपने कस्टमर से बात करें कि यार ये है, मुझे आपको देने में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट मुझे ये करने के लिए मुझे इतनी सारी चीजें लग रही है, तो आपको भी हमें सपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा। ये टाइम पे सबको मिलजुल के काम करना पड़ेगा, तो ही चलेगा, वरना नहीं चलने वाला है।
You are very much right. It is up to the printer what they should charge. What is the best one?
Correct.
They will charge less. It is up to them. The printer there can't be one fixed rate. Say one machine has a production of 2 lakh and another machine has a production of 20,000. How the rate can be one? It is impossible. But the thing is, we must think what is my cost, and we must not charge less than the cost. It is up to the printer. No association, no government can do it, because it is not a restricted item. It is not like a wheat that the government has fixed the rate for the wheat.
You say, I would like to add one small thing. आज जो भी प्रिंटर को अक्रॉस इंडिया परमिशन मिल रही है प्रेस चलाने के लिए, दैट इज ओनली फॉर एसेंशियल सर्विस, और आपको बकायदा उनको बताना पड़ रहा है कि आप कौन सा टाइप का प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हो और किस इंडस्ट्री के लिए। ऑन दैट बेसिस ओनली आपको परमिशन मिलने वाली है। अगर परमिशन नहीं मिलने वाली तो ऐसे भी आपको अपनी कंपनी बंद रखनी पड़ने वाली है। ये चीज को ध्यान में रख के आपको जो भी करना है करिए।
मेरा कहने का मतलब इधर क्या है, what I wanted to add is our way of doing business has to change.
Yes, you are right. You are 100% right. It will change automatically.
Continue to do business the conventional way. That conventional way will not work now.
Right. You are 100% right, sir. Ashwini ji?
Kamal ji?
हाँ जी.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah.
Actually, we are facing the worst ever time of our life during this COVID. And this COVID is going to change the whole scenario of our life and our business also. As Nitinji has already said, very rightly said, if we are sitting at home right now, we are facing hard time. We have to pay salary to our workers. And even after the shutdown is over, lockdown is over, we have to take care of so many things regarding our machinery, regarding our operations. Even during this COVID, the government is giving permission to operate our factories. And the standard operating procedure, what they have mentioned, it is very difficult for a small to medium enterprises to follow that. Nitinji has very rightly said the printers who can't afford that standard of operating procedures, they should not try to start their units. Even after that, according to me, we have to make ourselves ready to go through these standard operating procedures for at least 6 months. For 6 months.
Yeah, please.
And
I will take up. Thank you.
And this will also increase our overhead costs.
Ashwini, I have to cut short because we have some questions and time is very, very short now. Sir, we have question. Actually, you have the question as your question box. You can see yourself also. Then we can take one by one. Samir Nagpal, waiting for your elaboration on this. What is want about sales in Pune? What is the limit of opening our industries? There's a question. Her question is, in Pune, what is the time limit to open our industry?
Time limit?
Yeah.
Time limit, how we can say about it? I don't think it will be.
It is same, yeah.
It is done, yeah. Already Nitin has informed.
I would like
the government give the permission. And sir, in Pune, the situation is, today also situation has gone worse. It is going day by day, very difficult for us. And Pune, Mumbai are on the special, what you can say, caution from the government. Many places are totally banned. So I don't think it will be further next 10 days, we don't be able to start the work.
Nitin would like to answer.
Okay, government regulation says earlier it was 8 hours. Now government has made 12 hours. And you can run 24 hours also with all the precautions you have to take, follow the regulation. And there should be always 1 hour gap between 2 shifts. So ideally 10 to 11 hours you can work one shift, and second shift there should be a gap of 1 hour.
I think the question was little different.
Question, sir, I'm young printer student. How is our growth after this lockdown? Because there is chances to go down the development of many industries. How the young printer going to face it? Any panelists would like to take?
Sir, I have a small suggestion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I have a small suggestion. What we can do is, all the printers can register with their associations that I have so many resources lying in my factory, which is somebody else can use. For example, if somebody is working for essential production, they can, instead of buying the ink and paper from the suppliers, they can take it from the other printers and they can pay them. This way, instead of material lying idle in the factory, in their production house, so it can be used by the essential printers. In turn, they'll also get some money. At the same time, sharing of resources. I have this, you have that. Maybe in case if you need a helper, you can take from this person, and that way we can accommodate or give opportunity. Instead of, we may not give job for 30 days, but at least 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. Sharing of resources is something that it comes to my mind.
Thanks, sir. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
We should be very brief in answers. We have very little time. Now we are. This is a question from Sushil Narang. We are dealing in commercial printing for particular sector, and we assume that this sector will not be able to perform for another 4 to 6 months. Is it advisable to diversify into packaging sector for pharma at this time? This is Sushil Narang. Nitin, you can answer because you are doing the pharma also.
See, earlier also I have said commercial printers now should try to enter into packaging, because there are a lot of personal care, detergent, soap industries, pharma, and again this wallet money, those industries are definitely going to flourish. So all commercial printer now should do a multitasking. Just they should not remain only commercial printers, but with the help of the fellow printers, they can start the business. No need to invest in the capex. Sorry, Sangamji, but definitely they can take the support of their fellow printers and start with to other industries also. This is what I feel.
Thank you, sir. And after lockdown, what will be the impact on the client and vendor? Abhishek Saini. But after lockdown, what will be the impact on client? I think Sangam has clearly intimated this.
I'll reinforce this. But we have to understand all industries will be under financial stress.
Yes, yes.
All industries will be under financial stress. So expecting anybody to behave will be calling for injustice. So everybody expect him to misbehave. So tolerance level will be very, very low. Remember, everybody will be less tolerant. So expecting you to be less tolerant will be normal for us.
Thanks, sir. We have to be very short. Ravi bhai, you wanted to say something? Please ask the government to support all the Kalita ji and Rajendran ji. It is for you, I think so. It is from Mahendra Prasad. Sir, please ask the government to support all the industries with directly giving credit to their accounts with the ratio at the 3% time or 5% time of the GST paid or collected by them. Sir, it is Mahendra Prasad. He said, sir, please ask the government to support all industries with directly giving credit to their account with the ratio at the rate of 3%, 3 times or 5 times of GST paid or collected by them.
Very vital question, because government is, I told you, government has to give this opportunity, because this is the time, because now all is business totally because down now, everything, nothing business here. So at least government support this time, because this is the main factor now. So my suggestion, so government should help go ahead, and the questioner is that question is coming. So he's right. So at least government should help us this in regard. I mean, say that. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Rajendra sir, you want to add something?
Government is actually, they are more concentrated to how to eradicate this corona from our country. They are concentrated on the essential commodities, how to procure that to the deserving peoples, everything. They are not at all taking anything about that decisions in GST relieving and in taxation relaxation, nothing. There is no any committee formed by the government, and there is no any decisions or discussion taken place so far. So we have to wait up to the lockdown period end, then we will take care of this, and we have to take to the government. Now there is no use of any use to represent any letters to the government. Even they are not acknowledged that letters also. This is my opinion.
Sir, there's similar question to you both once again. It is Amarjot Arora. Good morning, all of you. My question is that what is our law? We pay full salary to the employees for March, for April or not?
Kamalji.
Yeah.
So because of that very important question, we are actually from our federation. You know very well. We have sent that survey forms to all the members throughout India, and we expect that feedback on 25th. So according to that, we submit our all survey for result to the government, industries and commerce department, and to the finance ministry also. Accordingly, they have to take some decisions on that. Definitely, we expect something on that. So, according to the survey, what are all the feelings of the printers all over India, and what are the results we get from the printers of India, we have to submit. So, after that only we get something from the government, and this is not a right time to discuss about it, because it is a very big issue, very big issue. And if it is possible, we file the case with the court, and it is also I think it is also a immediate relief to our all printers employees. So please wait for some time.
Yeah, just now. So yesterday, because our time limit was 22, so yesterday our OB meeting is over and we extended up to 25th April. So my request to all affiliate association, because you see from this column, so I think appeal to a maximum number of copies if we feelings like what we have already sent. Their opinion is very important for us. So my request, all are here, all are printers. Nitin sir, I request you, already we circled your part is very affected. So I am saying because, and Surendra also sitting here, all our office bearer also we are sitting here. So I request, because our opinion, because throughout India already we sent, and already I think more than 300, 400 already opinion has already come. So let us see up to 25 April. I think after that we'll go to formally what we'll take a decision. We'll definitely let us know to everyone.
Thank you, sir. We have with us Mr. Nirmal Goyal. He is the president of Jaipur Association. He has some questions. He has already sent me there, but I will tell him to ask the questions now here, so that all the panelists may know and they can, anybody of them can answer it.
This session is for the opportunity, what opportunity we have. So in this matter, we have spoken previously that the industries and other countries are removing their industry from China. So in that case, whether they will be interested to put their setup in India, whether we can join hand with these persons, these companies, these printers or not, or if we can associate, what will be the way. And this competition when foreign printers may come in India will increase, or we will get the more opportunity for this purpose. This is my question.
Sir, anybody would like to take that question?
Yeah. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
See, opportunities for collaborating with local printers are already there. There are many printers from around the world who have been looking for partners in India already. These opportunities are already there, and we work with like-minded people. So these opportunities will remain. New business lines will come up. New verticals of business are there in store. And unimaginable business opportunities are there for the ones who are willing to change. I'm sure all of us recognize around us what new opportunities would be available. So I see good things are there in store for us if we are willing to change.
Nirmalji, see, currently the situation is such that everybody is against China, or some feeling they have regarding the China. Because of the China virus, everywhere it is, the world is suffering. But we should also consider that China has such a big capacity in the world that no one has in the world. So definitely people want to shift everything from China as on today. But when the time goes, slowly things will start improving. Again, people will start thinking whether should shift or not. To shift all the business from China to some other country, it's not that easy. But definitely, world will think to keep alternate source. And as on today, India is in good books of most of the world. So definitely, India is going to get 30 to 40% share. And that will be a very big opportunity for India. 100% shifting from China, I don't think so it is possible. But yes, as an alternate source, now world, everybody will think to keep the alternate source. This is what I feel.
Thank you, sir. We have with us Mr. Vikram Bindal. He is from Baddi. He is the president of Baddi Association. I will ask him to say a few words, but he wants to know. Mr. Bindal, sir.
सभी को नमस्कार. मेरा एक दो क्वेश्चन बीच में आए थे, उनके जवाब देना चाहता हूँ. एक किसी ने पूछा कि आज की डेट में कोई ऐसा लेबर लॉ या ऐसा कोई लॉ है कि हम लॉकडाउन पीरियड की सैलरी देने के लिए बाध्य हैं. ऐसा कोई लॉ डेट नहीं है. क्लियर, इट इज अप टू यू. और गवर्नमेंट की भी जो आई है वो एडवाइजरी है कि आप उनको सैलरी दें. दूसरा मेरा पटेल भाई से है, वो भी फार्मा की प्रेक्टिस कर रहे हैं और बद्दी भी फार्मा का हब है. और मोर देन 80% प्रिंटर यहाँ पे जो है रेट्स की आप रेट्स जो है फार्मा के प्रेजेंट में बढ़ा सकते हैं। सर मेरा जो एक्सपीरियंस है, मैं फार्मा कंपनी से काम कर रहा हूँ जो कि 500 करोड़ से लेके 2000-3000 करोड़ की कंपनियां हैं। आज मुझे मजबूरी में उनका काम करना है, मेरी कॉस्ट बहुत बढ़ चुकी है, पर कोई भी कंपनी रेट बढ़ाने के लिए तैयार नहीं। मुझे मजबूरी में उनको सामान देना पड़ रहा है क्योंकि मेरे को उनसे पेमेंटें लेनी है, किसी 40 लाख, किसी 50 लाख, किसी 70 लाख। तो क्या करें इस सिनेरियो के अंदर, सब कुछ मेंटेन कर रहे हैं। और एक क्वेश्चन और आया बीच में कि हमें जो है सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग या प्रेसिस चलाने के लिए क्या मेंटेन करना है, बीच में क्या गवर्नमेंट उसमें इंक्वायरी कर रही है? जहां तक मेरी नॉलेज है हिमाचल के अंदर या बद्दी के अंदर कोई भी गवर्नमेंट एक्शन नहीं लेती जब तक कि उसके ऊपर उसके पास कोई रिटर्न कंप्लेंट नहीं है। आप प्रेस चला रहे हैं, यहाँ पे प्रेस चलाने के लिए किसी को कोई परमिशन की जरूरत नहीं है, पर लेकिन क्योंकि एसेंशियल उसमें आए हुए हैं, पर अगर आपकी प्रेस की कोई रिटर्न कंप्लेंट होती है तो तुरंत उस पर एक्शन होता है। तब आप कोई भी उसके लिए FIR भी लॉन्च हो सकती है, कोई भी आपका वायलेशन है, उन सारी चीजों को हो सकता है। मेरा सिर्फ इतना ही कहना है। और जहां तक बात है गवर्नमेंट की, भी गवर्नमेंट कोई बेनिफिट्स देगी तो गवर्नमेंट सिर्फ आई वॉश करेगी। जैसे EPFI के अंदर जो उन्होंने बनाया है उसमें इतने राइडर लगाए हैं कि 90% इंडस्ट्रीज उसका बेनिफिट नहीं ले सकती। ESI के जो सेक्रेटरी है उसने अभी रिफ्यूज कर दिया है कि हम किसी भी वर्कर्स की 70% 50% लॉकडाउन टाइम की सैलरी देंगे। इसलिए मेरा सभी प्रिंटर से निवेदन यह है कि आप अपने रिसोर्सेज देखें और अपने आप मार्केट में अपने आप को एस्टेब्लिश करने की कोशिश करें।
प्लीज सी दिस।
मैं देख रहा हूँ ये दीज आर नॉट लीगल। जिस दिन ये कोर्ट में जाएंगे तो वो ऑफिसर्स भी इसके अंदर फंसेगा। कोई गवर्नमेंट ने अमेंडमेंट नहीं किया। इसके लिए मैं लगभग भारती का जो पैनल है आज गवर्नमेंट के बहुत करीब है, बहुत कर रहा है। मैं उस पैनल पे भी लड़ रहा हूँ, वहां पे भी क्लियर है क्योंकि मैं उसका एक्स प्रेसिडेंट हूँ हिमाचल का। अभी ऑल इंडिया बॉडी का मैं एग्जीक्यूटिव मेंबर हूँ। अभी तक लॉ नहीं है, कई जगह पे ऑफिसर्स ने इस तरह का काम किया है, वो बिना किसी बेस के कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हम उनसे लड़ नहीं सकते हैं। अभी हमारे पास कोई ऐसी फोर्स नहीं है, पर ये सारा इलीगल है।
I may introduce that Mr. Bindal is also in the government. His brother is a minister, so he can be very close to the ministry, so he can give that up. So as of now, already 3 associations, one from Ludhiana, they have filed a case in the Supreme Court. I can go to the questions.
Whether I want to ask some questions, sir. Whether our federation may go to the Supreme Court for the payment of wages?
There is no use because already 2 associations have filed. अगर हम लगाएंगे तो हमारा पैसा ही फालतू लगेगा। दो केस हैं वहाँ पर। We have some more questions. So competition in print industry compared to other industry. Actually competition तो आपस में है ना, हम दूसरों का थोड़ा कर रहे हैं competition। ना तो लोग काम करता है। We are competing with each other and fear of losing a customer। और तो है ही नहीं कुछ भी। हम भगवान पर विश्वास नहीं करते। एक तो कहते हैं जो हमने लिखा वही होना, विश्वास करते नहीं है। तो यही डर है कि कस्टमर। आई थिंक देयर इज वन मोर क्वेश्चन नितिन जी आपके लिए है, मैं पहले भी आपसे पूछने लगा था। As you know, printing press is not a problem. Any of the packaging factory is not a problem. Problem which we are facing here. One of the printing press it opened here. It is also incidentally it's also a box factory. We got a permission to manufacture essential commodity boxes, but suddenly what happened? Their blanket was gone, and it was not available. The market was. So question is also like there. Here the question like the UV chemical and other things. If there is some problem, how you will get those?
Everything is available. Very simple. You have to write the to whomsoever may consult letter to, and mention that we are coming under the essential service and we have to support so and so industry. To support so and so industry, we need such and such raw material, and these are our suppliers. Give their company name and their address, and we want to procure such things from them. And that letter you have to attach with your customers' purchase order and give them to your vendor. So on that basis, they will get the permission to the supplier. This is how we are procuring our material right now.
Okay. So we have got the permission from the which authority? Deputy Commissioner?
Immediately, for one time, they can supply the material wherever area they are. They show that we are able to supply. We are able to get even our punches also, ink, everything we are able to get.
And you are not facing any problem for raw material, plates or anything?
Immediately we are not getting, but within 2 days, 3 days, it takes time to reach. But you have to plan in advance.
So thank you all the panelists. I think it is enough. We already crossed our time limit. So thank you very much. Anything anybody wants to say?
So
one thing, Kamalji.
Yes, go ahead.
I just wanted to say for this payment of salary and wages, I think we should take help of the bigger federations like IIA, CII and FICCI. Already FICCI has taken some legal advice. We have that letter circulating in the WhatsApp. So I think those are the best people to deal with this.
There are two things. One thing is there is a file in the government which I yesterday shared. So it is up to you. You can go to your authorities and approach. It is happening in Ludhiana. Why not here? It is very easy. Bring that letter and they ordered it that pay 2,500. I will circulate to all the GC members also. Our workers are just like our children. We persuaded them. Nowadays our children are not going to the movie. They are not going to ice cream parlors and all these. So since they are not doing, they are sacrificing. You should also sacrifice. So we are maintaining. We are paying our workers. We have already paid the salary and advances also, but to the minimum level. And everybody is happy. But yes, sir.
I'd like to add on the salaries front.
Yes, sir.
The ideal situation now is that you should talk to your workers. So you should always be in constant touch, because when will the authorities come to you? Authorities are not going to keep on checking whether you're paid salaries or not. What you should be doing is keeping in touch with your workers, reassuring them, supporting them as much as possible. That is the way forward.
It's a problem is different. If your worker approach the authority, that's a problem. If your worker will not approach,
you should keep in touch with them. You should keep in touch with them and keep them reassured. Give them as much support as possible.
Yes,
that is the way forward.
that's why we are doing it. We are doing the same thing.
The authority comes to know anyway because you have to submit your PF statement to the government.
That's it.
If you pay or submit, if you don't submit, they will come to know directly that.
Yes, sir.
My humble request to please send a detailed report of this to all our federation members and affiliates. It will be very useful to all the members of our association. Number one, please, my humble request, another request is contact your supplier and customers in regular period, lockdown period, and as well as after the lockdown period. Make a courtesy call every day. Get in touch with them. That is very useful. What Raghavendra Dattaji also is informed something about, we have to contact with our employees. Like that, same thing, we have to get in touch with our customers and suppliers. Don't miss out anyone, and try to make extend the credit limit. So credit period of the payment, that is the very useful to survive our printing industry after the lockdown. Please.
Yes, put up things like that. So today, I'm Kamalji, I'm very appreciate you. And behalf of All India Federation of Master Printers, really, because today is a very fruitful discussion. All speaker very freely, because this is very knowledgeable today discussion. And my special thanks to Nitin sir. So elaborately he already details, he said everything. So what he requests, so it must be go to everyone. Today's discussion, I request Kamalji, please make it, because so this is a very important thing today, what discussion. Because today I also learned from Nitin sir something. And because that should be elaborately, so how technically you know better than us. So you send to everyone, and because it benefited to all printers. This is my request.
Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Be humble and be human.
Thank you, Dhote sahab.
Very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.